What's up, y'all? In here early. As I see someone else is in here early. What's going down? Y'all getting the notifications? 3 likes, that's cool. What's up? Let's get it going. 4 people in the room. Oh, I'm straight. How's the beat making world go? Have you sold to any exclusive clientele? I might have to start scheduling these out better. I think the notifications go a little bit more faster. Y'all get them notifications that it's about to be a live stream that hopefully you want to chime in on. You want to weigh in on a particular topic, or I got something on your chest that you gotta reveal to the world. I'm liking this. It's loading up. It's loading up a lot faster than just going out of the blue. Out of the blue, they really don't send out no kind of notification. I guess they said that's too we don't got no notice, so we ain't gonna send them notifications out. So if they happen upon it, they happen upon it. Okay, that's cool. That's love. You still generating revenue, so I mean, you can't beat that. Wonder why nobody else is making themselves known. I know people like to sit back and listen, but when I do these lives, I like y'all to chime in. So chime in like easy beats, even if it's just saying what's up until we get to kicking the Willy Bobo. Oh, it's old school right here. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Yeah, old school talking about he'll be on his way around to where I'm at. So y'all get to have old school back in the chat room again. And this time, I'm gonna have to do something a little different when he comes, because that last stream I put up last night, I had to pull it down because something didn't go right. Where essentially uh, uh, it was something that I'm not gonna let happen on this next coming stream. I'll just put it like that. When when's the last time I've traveled? The last time I traveled, that was maybe, say, that has to be about maybe 2 or 3 months ago. I went down to Kansas City. I went and picked up a Lincoln, another Lincoln. I like Lincoln, so I went and picked up a Lincoln down there. Me and a good friend had drove down there, and I picked up a Lincoln. I didn't stay that long because I was just trying to trying to do a turnaround trip to go down there and then come back. KC is cool. When's the last time you traveled? I'm wondering why. I mean, I know it says 6 people in the room. I'm only talking to Easy Beach right now. I mean, come on, y'all gotta say something. Speak on it. Oh, and thanks for hitting that thumbs up button. I always appreciate that when y'all do that too. That lets me know that hopefully this chat room, this stream is resonating with you. Then I gotta also think it's kind of early, so a lot of y'all might still be multitasking. So you're like, it ain't really nothing jumping. Some may be waiting till they hear old school saying hello, hello, hello. Hey, good people. Y'all might be waiting for that man to come into the live stream. Yeah, but when I went down there to KC, I should have stopped at the Waffle House. But I know if I had ate that, I'd have been making some stops on the way back, coming back up to the soda. So I was like, I'll forgo it. I usually go to KC during the summertime anyway, so I'll probably stop back when I make that run again later this summer. Damn, you never left the state? Oh, okay, but you going overseas? That's even better. I mean, you got your passport, get your passport stamped for the first time. Where you planning on going overseas? But you still got to leave the state, even if it's just crossing the state over. That counts as leaving the state. Gas prices wasn't like they is. I'd be driving all over the place. But them gas prices is high in certain states, so it can get expensive. You know, when it comes to trying to whip your whip. What up, Anthony? What's going down with you? Black guys, that's the first time me seeing you up in the chat room. What's going on with you too? Peace be unto you. Yeah, Anthony, I seen you in the what is it? I seen you in the other chat earlier. We I don't want to speak on what chat it was, but I seen you in the other chat earlier. You know, it's cool to sit up in the chat sometimes. Now I understand why some people don't say nothing. They just be lurking in the chat rooms, in various chat rooms, seeing what conversation is going down within the confines of other channels. I understand that. Oh, Brazil or Germany? Yeah, well, I think Brazil will be bomb too. I mean, Germany's cool too. Matter of fact, Billions that's done appeared on my channel. She goes over to Germany yearly. Shoot, probably maybe 2 or 3 times out the year she hits Germany. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that. It's out right now. That movie's out right now. Is it on YouTube or something, or can I catch it on the Fire Stick or what? me check on something real quick, y'all. I gotta see something. Yeah, I seen a preview for that movie Superfly. I say I'm a new OG, and I'm down with the original. I don't like. I mean, I understand people try to tell a different story, but to me that doesn't resonate with the original at all. But that's just my opinion. I'm not hating on it if anybody wants to go see you know that interpretation. But when I picture Superfly, I picture him in a Cadillac. I don't picture him with different type of a hairstyle like that. Superfly's hair was draping. He had uh, a custom style, apparel that he wore within the movie and things like that. Yeah, that's cool that you like I said, I like going on different I won't say going on because I don't always comment, but I check out all the channels, just to get a temperature of what people are saying, because you figure it like this, like CBS and NBC and Fox, they all uh checking out each other to make sure what the competition is saying. Like, oh, am I missing something? Am I saying something that I need to add to my equation, or are they saying something that's missing that I need to say? So that's what I do. Let me see. Yeah. So what's y'all Friday looking like? What y'all got going on? What's in the works for y'all's Friday, end of the week? Exactly. Competition does rule uh the corporate world. I mean, that's how you I guess you measure up. But I wouldn't say is to me I'm competing with myself. I just want to make sure I'm firing on all cylinders. So I just watch to see where I may need to sharpen myself up. Not so much I don't look at it as a competition. It's just sharpening me up. Like, okay, I need to go in this direction, or maybe I can take some pointers and do this improve where I may be lacking at. You got to be honest with yourself. Yeah, because if you ain't honest with yourself, you're gonna be heading in some treacherous terrain. It's already enough things to make your walk on this globe treacherous and harsh. So when you have an area where you see you're lacking at, try to seek out the best avenues to improve that. Man. So you plan on seeing that Superfly movie, or you just asking? Okay, bro. You said Bruce Lee said it best. You have to be true to oneself to ultimately be oneself. I would agree with that. I definitely. And Bruce Lee, he's the master. Of course, I have to agree with that statement. You know. Oh yeah, at work will be the rest of next week. Well, as long as you find some time, to unwind when you can, do that. I know it's everybody on a mission of stacking them coins, but you do have to get your rest and relaxation. That get that double R in. Yeah, I can't remember if because I know like at least two streams that I did. Two of them got deleted, so I don't know which one that if it was the one that we were actually talking about in them streams about Superfly or not. But like I said, anybody that's usually going to see or not usually going to see it, I mean, if that's what you want to go do and entertain yourself with, by all means. Yeah, Black Panther too. Yeah, I done had a lot of people that done seen that. Matter of fact, me and Ken did well, I won't say we did a review. He did a review because I never seen Black Panther, but he gave his opinion on Black Panther. 17 minutes in, 4 people in the room. Let me see. Okay, Larry, you saying you saw which one? You saw Black Panther or you saw Superfly? I know it's probably the bootleg copies out already, maybe. So, I didn't even know you was in the room, Larry. What you got? What you got the pitch out to the world? Usually come up with some good topic where everybody be, chiming in on it. Might have to give you the title for the most topics that get people all worked up about. Shocked Lisa Smith is not in here. Usually she be all over these live streams. I kind of wish that stream I did last night stayed up because the way it did, oh, speak of the devil, there she is. Lisa Smith's in the room. What's going on, Lisa Smith? All the fellas is waiting for you. They want a female's opinion on something, depending on whatever that topic is. You already getting a hey Larry? It looks good for you, Larry. She said, "Hey Larry." She didn't say anything to anybody else. She said, "Hey Larry." Man, let me see. I'm gonna try to do something different and see if this affects the stream. Wait a second. Let me see what I can do. Survey says I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this. Not that, not that. I'll do this. This works. Let's see. All right. No, we on. We on. You just gotta Only person, like I said, we could roll into whatever topic. Old school. You know how he make his appearance. He make his grand appearance a little bit later. But he said he's gonna come through. So old school will drop in a little bit later. But if y'all want to get the topics going, let's do it. Like God, the topics, whatever y'all put up in the comments. My streams are freestyle, so that means whatever y'all put in the comments, that's what we kick around. So whatever y'all draft up, that's what it's gonna be. And it really just depends on how hard hitting it is. Some topics they'll go up and then they'll kind of flare out, but then some, you get people disagreeing or weighing in back and forth, and that's when the topic may transform into something else. It just all depends. Let me see. Now, when you say is it live yet, I'm live right now. Okay, rookies in the pimp game. Well, it seems like is a lot of rookies, and when it comes to that, all the things you see hit the news media, all these people catching all kind of cases. I mean, I remember when I was coming up, I didn't see as many stories about people doing it the wrong way that you do in today's time. But I probably say that's from a lot of the what like who will be coming in a little bit old school. You don't got a lot of old heads schooling people in the right way instead of the incorrect way to carry out whatever business at hand. You got people, you know, glorifying certain areas without really, giving them some intel that they need to play to their chest. Yeah, it's live. It's live. No, see that's what I'm talking about. The page is lying to you. It's live right now. So all these comments you putting up, that's what it is. Like I said, that must be part of, you know, uh, uh the entities at hand trying to discourage people from chiming in on this live stream. How do Okay, that's a good one. How do everybody feel about Father's Day? What's y'all's take on Father's Day? Do you see it as a good one, a joyous one, a sad one? Uh, are some of y'all not able to see your offspring? Your brother may not be able to see your offspring, or someone done passed where you ain't gonna be able to say Happy Father's Day or what? Okay, Easy Beast. Why is it what makes it bittersweet to you? And then Anthony English, what do you think about the Me Too movement? Well, to me, that's just social engineering. You know, to me, whenever the big media companies get on some type of thing and they're always plastering it, they want people to think a certain kind of way. You know, it's like, why now? Why now has this movement just now popped up? It's always been things going on all the time throughout the years and decades. Why now? Because they want people to start having a change of thought. To me, it started with when I want to say it was MB had that special when they were saying, "Oh, look at all these men that are catcalling women and stuff." Men always been doing that. It ain't just been one particular creed or set aside race that catcall women. A man is attracted to a woman. You're gonna say something. It may not be the most what's the word I'm looking for? Something that can be the most proper thing to say at that particular moment, but it also depends on sometimes what women be wearing. Sometimes some women be wearing something showing everything, and they expect a brother that finds her attractive not to say something. I'm like, well, if you got your titties hanging out and you got half an ass cheek showing, I mean, why ain't I gonna speak up on that? You must want the world to see it, so I'm calling it like I see it. All you see is comments. Wait a minute. Let me think. Oh, bro, why brothers want to be female so much? Why do brothers want to be female so much? That probably comes from not having no strong male role model within their household. So they start. What's the word I'm looking for? They start mimicking what they have seen. So their mothers or their aunties, subconsciously they start mimicking them ways. Versus if they're raised with some true male figures within a world, they'll know how to model themselves after that. And I can't say, well, you got your friends because they're on the same level as you, and if they ain't got strong male role models within their world, they just gonna basically model after whoever is taking care of them, the grandmama or the like, no strong male figures. If you ain't got that, to me, they knew what they were doing when they brought in what's it, all the drug laws and certain kind of sentencing where uh predominantly black men be put away for long amounts of time from their families. They knew that was gonna send a bomb into the households. So you gotta look at it from that type of aspect. Okay, you said the bond with you and your pops have never been close. Yeah, I mean, I know it's some you know each family has their issue. Especially with pops. With my pops, I'm not as close as I probably once was as a kid. But from time to time, I still make sure he's good and check on him. I mean, you just gotta do the best you can with what you have. It says in the Bible, honor thy mother and father, but it's hard to honor that person that doesn't respect themselves. I acknowledge them. No, yeah. I mean, you only could do with what you're given and what the situation is. I mean, don't overextend yourself, but don't embody that cold heartedness. Just keep yourself within a position where you won't be too stressed out over the situation, whatever it may be. Okay, you in now, Larry? You not having no more difficulties? And females want to be men. Well, yeah, this is all a ball of confusion that's going on in the world. Matter of fact, I want to say, if you check out the Hustling series, Double R speaks on that particular. You have to see how it's worded, but he speaks on what you're actually asking. If you ain't checked that out, he kind of breaks it down from his perspective, pretty good within that session that we did. That's very true. Blood doesn't always mean your family. I got some people that are long, lifelong friends. I can actually say they're good friends. They ain't no associates or anything. They're good friends, and they've been more stand up uh, at my time of need than I consider any person that's supposedly supposed to be family. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't see a lot of the world tries to get people caught up on creeds, like, oh well, there it is, they're gonna treat you like that. It's about who's really stand up for you, and they could be any creed. That's what it really boils down to. Who's really in your corner when the chips happen to be down, you know Everybody could be like, oh, we did this and need this, we family and all this, but when something actually goes down and they ain't there for you, that's telling you right there. That's the easiest way to, people will give you all kind of lip service until you show and prove. It's just talk. Yeah, a spiritual family outside of your family, most definitely. Because, like I said, or like, bro said, a lot of times people, oh, we blood and all this kind of stuff. Or they try to put the guilt trip on you. Like, oh, we family. Like, you supposed to, come out your pockets right when they want you to do it, or something like that. But, if the shoe was on the other foot, they be acting all kind of funny. So, I mean, yeah, it doesn't have to always be someone that's your blood that can take the place of being a stand-up person within your life. Let me see. You just had to evict some family members. Well, hey, sometimes it go like that. I had a family member did me so wrong. Every time I see him, I just act like he a regular stranger on the street, and they're like, why are you acting funny? I'm like, you know what you did in the past. I don't even have to re-go over this. You know what it is. You just expecting me not to, you can get past this. No, I can't get past this. I mean, yeah, I recognize that you're my family, but far as anything else, I can't even play you close like that. Because, you did a move like someone that I don't know in the street would do. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Scroll through. Scroll through. Oh wait a minute. Oh, you said black guy. I missed your message. You said walking track versus phone service. Well, on that area, I ain't gonna speak on that. But I'll say this: you go in them archives with matter of fact, it's a playlist. It's a playlist with Boston. Should say Boston on the playlist. Those particular playlists with Boston, she covers that particular area that you're talking about, you know, and it still stands today. We may have did it, a couple years ago, but it still stands the test of time of being relevant within this day and time. So I advise you to, check on that unless someone else within this comment section wants to answer that, because like I said, I'm gonna make it clear, I'm not a P. I never said I was a P. I interview people that done been within the life, or had some shape or form within it. So I let those people that speak on those certain topics, when it comes to being real in depth about that, I'll let them take the reins with that. Let me see. I'm still making sure I didn't miss nothing. Okay. Let me scroll back. Okay. Oh yeah. Most definitely automatic status. Yeah. So type in TooCool2Khan, exactly how you see it on the when you go to my page. Type in TooCool2Khan in the YouTube search box, and then type in automatic status, and it should be like you see like a black and white shifter in a Benz or something like that. You click on that, and she covers that fully. Because she was versed in life for some hellified years. So thank you for that reminder, Lisa Smith. I got so many videos. That's what makes it so crazy. I got so many videos. I don't remember some of the topics, but then you got agents that to me they probably work for actual agencies that know every single title that I've did and can restate it to the exact T. That lets you know there's some type of alphabet agent. I'll just say it like that. True, right. If anybody hands you the scissors, you got to cut them out your life. I mean, it's just a must. It's too much stuff going on in this world to be, taking on pettiness that can, detour you from, you reaching your destination. I'm glad that you have been a subscriber since day one. I'm glad I got someone that's just as thorough as the alphabet agents that like to come on here and or I won't say come on here they block, but go on to other pages and try to cause dissension. Oh yeah. You most definitely said it. Matter of fact, what did I find out their name was? Wayman Dean. Wayman Dean. Yeah, but that's probably some type of made up name. Just like the picture. That probably is something that they don't pull down from various images just to put up there. How do you stay relevant with so many topics? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How do you do that? That's what I'm saying. You got to be a alphabet agent, and there's no way. I got before. I mean, I'll say it like this: I have over like 1,000 something videos, and for me to remember every one that I did, I would have to be some type of like Rain Man or something like that, and I don't got Rain Man talents, so that means this person has some type of means to access all that. That's what I would say. And I also say it's like I said, it's either a one set person that works for an alphabet agency, or it could be an algorithm. We're in a time now where algorithms can mimic what we message like is a real actual person. When you think about it, I want to say they did a trial on. I want to say it was Twitter. It was it was supposed to be like a person, but it actually was an algorithm, and people would tweet to this particular algorithm and they would give responses, but basically they would mimic most of the strong points and whatever your messages back and forth was to it. So people were thinking it was real until I think the person tried that they mentioned something about Nazi Germany or something like that, and it said something back where they had to end it up ending the run of that particular uh, algorithm that was mimicking being like a human. So what I'm saying is they got these technologies out here now that you think before it was like, oh, it's catfish, someone posing as somebody else, but now you got computers, actual programs mimicking people. That's a computer catfish, if I could say, uh if I could put a name on it or a title on it. What do I think about artificial intelligence? uh we're interacting with it more than I'll say it like that. Like you get those what is that, telemarketer calls, or when you call into the bank, like, oh, would you like me to help you with your inquiry? You're talking to a computer. That's not a person. You're talking to a computer, a self-generated computer, and you're interacting with it. Oh, can you repronounce what you're saying? It sounds just like a human. Just matter of fact, like what's those echo spots and all that? Those assistants that people have in their houses. A lot of that is in Siri. That's all algorithms. That's all computer generated. Wait, you saw Jalen Rose the other night. Wait, put me up on it. I'm not following what you're talking about. Anthony, restate that because I'm not getting what you're saying. Maybe I need to research something real quick to put myself up to date because I'm not familiar with what you're saying. If anybody else know what Anthony English is talking about, clarify it to me. Let me see. Oh, you talking about the NBA? Okay, no, I didn't catch that. I didn't catch it. Yeah, I looked it up. I didn't catch it. So I'm out of the loop. So what happened? Break it down. What happened? What? Okay, wait a minute. Uh, I'm gonna have to look that up about it being a hologram. Matter of fact, I was just talking about this hologram stuff not too long ago. Like I said, they got technology now that they're introducing. Like they got these two-handed. I want to say it's a Japanese company. It's these two handheld. They look like fans, and you hold them in your hand, and they can generate a hologram. With when they spin, it'll make like a hologram. But to me, I said that technology is old because if you anybody could go watch it. If you watch um, Back to the Future 2, when Michael J. Fox is in front of that movie theater and it says Jaws 19, it's a hologram of a shark coming down. But before the hologram starts, it's these two. It looks like two fans, just like I seen with this Japanese tech company. It's these two fans that's on each side of the wall, and once they start spinning, that's when the hologram uh starts materializing. And, the shark comes down and it acts like it bites them. So to me, they had that technology way back in '89. So just think that was '89. What technology they have now that we don't know about? They're like 50 years ahead of in technology. So that old '89 technology is just now being shown now. Just think what they got now. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to check that out. What you're saying about that hologram part. As a matter of fact, this thing when what was it when the presidential elections were just going on, when they was CNN had it where they can have a hologram of a person appear right within the same room where they're like standing right there. Or a matter of fact, another one that's good for y'all to check out, a hologram for a king. You check out a hologram for a king by Tom Hanks. They actually got a hologram within the room and interacting with the person that's actually standing within the room. And it's by so many cameras, you might as well say laser type cameras beaming down on this particular area, making it seem like that person is projected right within that time and space. So when you see all this stuff in the movie, it's science fiction. No, it's science fact. Don't skip the fiction. It's science fact. They got this technology. Because another one that a lot of people forget and they don't see, I'm going Back to the Future 2 again. 89. It wasn't no flat screen TVs back then, but in that movie, it was a flat screen TV when they went to Marty McFly's home when he was, supposed to be an older man. He had a flat screen TV in there. It wasn't no flat screens back then, but now we have them all over the place. So, like I said, they've been having technology. They just dropping it out, and it's like they got a faucet, and it's just kind of dripping out just a little bit of the technology, just a little bit. Yeah, transhumanism is live and in effect. I believe that. No, I still have. Matter of fact, I'm gonna write that down right now. So when I get off this stream, I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna write a note to myself so I can check that out, Anthony. So I be doing so many little different things. I be forgetting, some of the strong topics that y'all don't put on my mind that I need to check out. Let me see. Writing that down as we speak, or I won't say writing it down, messaging myself to get with that. Bam, I got it. Okay. Is Trump's meeting the Korean president a great thing or just politics? Well, I look at it like this. That's political theater. What's really behind to me that yeah, exactly, politics, but what's behind, North Korea and America getting together so they can get that central bank into North Korea, because North Korea doesn't have a central bank, and Iran doesn't have a central bank, and what's it, the guy in Syria, they don't have a central bank. So you figure those are I want to say the only three places that are without a central bank. So once that's in effect, you might as well say, I mean, the new world order, that's like we here, but the completion is once those central banks get in there, you know, and they'll be able to, basically the central bank is rule over the people, because the dollar or whatever, because they ain't really backed by nothing, but that dollar is what rules the people, and once that establishes itself within these particular countries, then it's like the whole world is on board. It's like you may have so many people and then they're operating on this, but like, oh, we still doing this over here. But then you got these bigger people like, no, you're gonna come along to our way. So it's just the amount of time when the person's gonna fold. Like, okay, we'll start doing what you're doing now. We under what you doing now. So then it's like it's nowhere to run. It's like, okay, we got all these McDonald's in town, but it's just a couple Burger Kings. And people like Burger King, but all these other people, filling McDonald's, but you know, or whatever it may be, people ain't feeling McDonald's like that. But then they offer the corporation, hey, let's buy your Burger King out. We're gonna turn this into McDonald's, okay? And it's two more left. Let's take them over. Then you ain't got no choice because everybody's on board with this is McDonald's now. That's the same thing with how we'll pose the analogy with central banks. What do you think's going with the big bomb? That big bomb. What big bomb? What big bomb are you talking about? Elaborate, Larry. I want to answer it the best of my ability. Who's all still in the room? Because this is only showing three people so far. I know Larry, you here. Easy Beats. Anthony, you still up in the building? Lisa Smith, everybody else must have dropped off. Are y'all getting some phone calls or something? When do I think martial law will be enforced? Well, I look at it like this. They do test runs all the time. Something goes down within a city and they do a run to see how, it's gonna fare. Okay. Okay, so Lisa Smith, you only one here? Easy Beats, you still there. It's saying two. I don't know if y'all losing a connection or what, or are they just faking me out saying, oh, it's only two when everybody's still up in here? That could be the case too. let me not get it twisted. It could be saying to, and it could be oh so many more. Farewell to Jerry Springer. What you mean by that? Is he going off the air finally? That dude been on the air so long. He done outlast all the trash talk shows. If that's what you're saying. Oh wow. It must be coming to the end of the world. He going off because he's been on forever. Well, let me take that back. Maury Povers, he's still on. So I guess once Maury Povers go off, then it's something else going on. Okay, you heard KD was retiring. All right. The signal keeps breaking up, like Bobby or Whitney sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, blame that on YouTube. They like to mess with people. See, you notice that once I started talking about those central banks and all that, that's when all the stuff started going down. Like, wait a minute, he's not talking about something goofy and hollow. Oh, he's talking about some stuff where people can actually research and do this legwork on their own. Let's start breaking up the signal. I got y'all. That's cool. Just know whenever this repost, that's why I'm trying to be real calm and cool. Because if I say any curse words, I can get hit with certain things. So I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to keep this where I could be able to monetize it. Because a lot of my videos, they try not to, if I say a certain curse word or say something a certain kind of way, I can't monetize it. And it don't make no sense because you go in here, you got some all kind of videos where they're saying every explicitive in the book, and you see commercials popping up on there all day. But let me talk about some realness and add a curse with it, and then that's automatic. Automatic. We're gonna hit you where you can't monetize your video. What do I think about IHOP changing their name to sell burgers? Well, that's weird because you think about it. I mean, most burger places got a drive-through in it. Unless they're gonna put a drive-through on the side of one of them IHOPs, I ain't never seen a drive-through on an IHOP. And if I'm speaking out of place, correct me. But I ain't seen no drive-through on an IHOP, so I don't know how that's gonna pan out. But it's all business. They doing all that hype to get people to start coming into their places other than pancakes. I only go there because I like the waffles. I eat waffles all the time going there. But once if anybody knows, I know up here, and I know where I done went out of town. I've been to IHOP. It don't hardly be nobody up in them joints. No, we don't got Waffle House up here. Like I was saying earlier, we got a. I went down to Kansas City, and it was one down there. But no, we don't got no Waffle Houses up here. I wish they did. Yeah, I heard about that net neutrality. Yeah, that's that. And matter of fact, I want to say they shut that down. So now corporations can what it is. They said they create speed lanes. Think of it like the highway. You got the HOV lane where you got to pay to go on there, and you go. You could be driving unconstricted versus everybody else is stuck in slow lane traffics and stuff. So that's what the internet will be like. They can slow down certain parts of the internet. So you start like this stream start messing up on you. And depending on who your carrier is, they can mess with you because you ain't got the highest carrier. So that's a way of kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Censoring. That's like censoring. Like, well, you didn't pay enough money to have the fastest, so this is what you're left with. Or businesses got certain web pages on whatever or search engines. If y'all's website ain't built the best, you're gonna be at the bottom of the page on the search results, or once your page gets up, it'll be taking longer to load. Once something takes longer to load, you get discouraged and like, oh, I'll just go to somewhere else. So that's hating on someone's business. Okay, so it done went back up. So once I start talking about real topics, they make it so all the people go down. When I start, lightening up, that's when all the people come back. I see how it works now. Matter of fact, I was just speaking on this yesterday, bro. If you still there, or no, that was Game Wise that was speaking on there. I don't think he's in here tonight, but I watched this other particular person on YouTube called KJ, and he had somebody on, and he was speaking on some real deep topics. Every time his guest started speaking on these deep topics, the Wi-Fi connection would fake buffer. Like all the streams was still going, like all the chats and all that was still going, but it would fake buffer. And then after he stopped talking, and then the guy whose channel was, once he started talking, it would open up and you could hear him talk. As soon as the guest that had some information to drop come out, it would fake buffer again. So it's a way they can block particular people talking on certain topics, and want to pass it off like, oh no, your connection is bad. No, we know the technology is here for you to do whatever you want to try to discourage people. As long as I drop keywords, and that's all it takes. It takes whatever, one topic. When I say central bank, you go to Wikipedia. That's another a good place to go to. Go to Wikipedia and type in like central banks, and then it'll give you the breakdown what it is. And then you start clicking on those little blue highlighted words, and they'll go to the next thing. Okay, it mean this. Let me check on this. What's this mean? It's just a forever search for knowledge, so nobody can put one over on you. You know what I'm saying? A forever quest, or whichever way you want to gain higher intelligence in whatever area you're searching. She looks like old school might miss this stream because he still ain't showed up yet. I think it's been going good so far. We done cover some areas that I think people need to know. Matter of fact, I need to know after I get off. Matter of fact, y'all, after this stream, I'm gonna drop those two particular interviews that I told you that I was gonna drop. I'm gonna drop them back to back, so y'all could have your pick at which one you're gonna watch. They're they should be pretty good. Yeah, old school's supposed to come through, but old school be taking his time in his old school. He's ragtopping it today, I bet, because it was a kind of a nice day. So he's probably just cruising in his drop, playing some of them oldies. I think about this. This is another thing y'all need to research, and you spell it GWENTOWERS. Towers, Gwyn Towers. They double as cell towers. But think about it like this. Someone said this, and when they said it kind of made sense. They say, okay, our cell phones work off satellites in the sky. I'm like, okay, they've been telling us that for years. But why is it when you get like like if you way out in the sticks or something, you can't get no kind of cell communication? Well, if it was a satellite in the sky and it's beaming down to Earth, you should be able to get this anywhere. But that lets you know these Gwyn towers, these towers that once you look that up, Gwyn towers, it's these it looks like a cell tower, or it is a cell tower, but it doubles as many other things. That's where you're getting your communication for your cell phones from. That pinging from those, just like think about someone does something. Matter of fact, me and King Righteous, we had talked about this. If you have your cell phone in a certain area and you do something, they go off of them. Okay, where was you at? They use the cell towers. They don't say satellites. They never say satellites. They use the cell towers to tell the triangulate where your cell phone was at. Okay, it picked up this cell tower, and then it picked up that cell tower, and it picked up that cell tower. So that means you had to be within this vicinity for us to get the hit off your cell phone. Versus if it's a satellite and it's coming from space, it should already tell you. But that ain't what it is. But like I said, research Gwen Towers. GWENTO double WER. What what do I think about the building a new trade center? I don't know. I mean, that's a whole nother topic. I could get into that. I don't want to kind of really touch that, but a lot of that is symbolic for certain rituals that they carry out with, that's as far, because I can go too deep with that particular topic. I have to say that for a day where I can break it down a little more better. Oh, you heard $1 billion was dropped on it? I could believe it. But then again, you figure they got the printing press, so they could print up as much money as they want. So they could call it any number, you know? Yeah, Lisa Smith has been quiet. You ain't had nothing really break out to say. Both of y'all really right. Both of y'all really. I mean, Larry has been saying a few things here and there, but usually Lisa Smith be coming with the hammers. You drop them King Koopa hammers on the chat room line. Who don't have no? Oh yeah, Larry. Larry usually have all the crazy woman stories. You must be crazy woman storied out. But that I guess that's a good thing. What's my take on zodiac signs? Well, I'm a Pisces, so matter of fact, let's do a poll in the room. What sign are y'all? I'm a Pisces. What's y'all zodiac sign? He loves astrology. Joseph Patrick, I haven't seen you in the room before. What's going on with you? You in that zona? Leo. Yeah, the stream has been just kind of, it's been kind of lax. I guess it can't be like every other stream. Every stream is created different. Sagittarius, Gemini. What's your sign, Anthony English? We got Gemini, Sagittarius, Leo. I'm a Pisces. Oh, it done drop down again. Maybe that's all who's in the room right now. Pisces are trouble. Whatever. I don't know how Pisces is trouble. Yeah, what type of producer? Music producer or the producer of being a gentleman of leisure, true gentleman of leisure. Cancer with Gemini rising. Well, I know someone that if they're into really deep down into astrology, they know what that means. I mean, I know a little bit, but not enough to speak on that. Oh, you like Leo's Lisa Smith? Oh, you hear that, Easy Beats? She like Leos. Uh-oh. You see what Lisa Smith said, Anthony? She's speaking to what you're speaking on. Okay, Anthony English. Will black women ever lose their affinity for weaves and hair hats? Only the Most High knows. Well, I am kind of getting sick of seeing hair hats. You know, they flaunt it like it's all theirs and stuff. When you could look at the women in India, they cut their hair all bald for them hair hats. So um, I'm actually building up a distaste for them hair hats. I don't feel them at all. 'Cause most of the ones that's rocking them be the most shittiest. Oh, I said a curse word. Hopefully I don't get knocked for that. But most of them that wear them, their personality is, you know, totally in the toilet. Fire sign, okay. Yeah, I'm a water sign. But I mean, it makes sense. If I'm a Pisces, I gotta be in the water. The shark fin stays in the water. When they say you a Pisces, yeah, I rock my shark fin. Nothing wrong with rocking the shark fin. I can't believe you said Pisces are trouble. You must have had some bad experience with some Pisces or something. Say something like that. Pisces is, to me, one of the most feisty, feisty, feisty Pisces. Yeah, when it calls for it. When it calls for it. Usually, we pride ourselves on being cool. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather, born in '76. He sure is with a harem of women. They're trouble. Oh, who are trouble? Who's trouble? I like those likes don't went up. I appreciate those likes. You know, I appreciate y'all. You know, touching that touch screen and hitting that like button. That's much appreciated. You know, Reek, what sends a super chat on your site? Wait, matter of fact, the super chat. I think you just okay when you're going in a chat box, that dollar sign, you just click it, and then soon whatever you want to put in there, whatever amount that you feel that you want to put, you can send it to me. Matter of fact, Nakaration did that a couple times in my earlier live streams. But yeah, it comes to me. It don't go to nobody else. I get that directly. So if y'all want to send a super chat, hey, that's cool too. I'll answer that immediately. Yeah, but it should, like I said, when y'all's messaging, it'll be like a little dollar sign. You click right on that part, and then it'll ask you what you determine that you feel you want to send. Whatever you choose, that's what you send. Now I guess that don't replace the donation button. But yeah, once you send those super chats, the message will pop up a different color depending on whatever you send. So see, it might turn yellow, it might turn red or orange or whatever, blue. You know, they got all different kind of ways for however that super chat works. Let me see. Man. Yeah. I mean that's even more inspiration when you know, I just kick back and we just talking, but you can tell in the change of the conversation once you see that super chat pop up, like, woo, someone done send me some bread. I likes that. You know, everybody get happy when they get a little something in their pocket. Just like when you're walking down the street and you look down on the ground, like, wait a minute, wait, is that a 10? Or is that a 20 twin? Wait a minute. And you be looking around, you step on, like, wait a minute. And you get to looking like, oh, this is the real deal Holyfield. Oh, it doesn't bright my day, maybe $20, but you know, this 20 more dollars that I didn't have. You know? Shoot, even a dollar. Shoot. I don't discriminate on a dollar. You see a dollar, it's like, yeah, give me that dollar. That could be on some little candy snacks or something like that, you know? Even though dollar really ain't buying too much anything, but say you had a job site, or oh, I could get a can of pop in the vending machine or something like that. Let me roll it against the side of this pop machine so I could get it to go in where it won't keep popping out and popping out and popping out. You know, that too. But nowadays, another dollar got to accompany that $1 because most of these lottos are at $2. So yeah, you know, I mean, if you got a whip, you got a where you got all the coins in your whip, scrounge up some of them nickels and some of them dimes, and you know, line up some of them pennies, and you know, put it with that dollar you done discovered, and you know, write out whatever numbers that you see fit to hopefully win something in that lottery, so you could be posted up in a jacuzzi somewhere drinking something nice and lovely, looking at someone that's, you know, just as lovely, and relaxing. Okay, all right, easy beats, take care, stay up, stay up. Glad you took the time to chime in. Yeah, definitely drinking something lovely of your choice. Me, I like some pina coladas. Matter of fact, I'm trying to think who was I. What I know is one of y'all I was talking to about the type of rum you should drink is rum haven. If you ain't found it, if you ain't found that rum haven, if you like rum, clear rum, that is beating Malibu. The dude in the liquor store told me, hey, you want to try some nice rum? Try this rum haven. It tastes just like candy when you drink it. Wait a minute, let me back up. Yes, it's, you know, it's laid back because it's at an earlier hour. You know, usually I don't start these streams till later. So then, you know, it's different people jumping in at those later hours. But this is an earlier hour on Friday when people think about it. It's only around what, maybe 6 or 7 out in Cali. So I mean, it's still early in a lot of areas. You know, once I go later here, it's really just starting to get cracking out there. So, I mean, it just depends when these streams get started. Oh, I mix mine either with Coca-Cola, or you know, I like getting a pina colada mix. I get the pina colada mix. I get some some Briars non-GMO vanilla ice cream. Then I blend it up with some fresh pineapples. Blend that all down, and it'd be straight. Matter of fact, the pina colada mix I mess with Mr. T's, that Mr. T pina colada mix. And then, you know, if you want to, you know, kind of expand it a little bit more, get some ice, crush that up all up in the blender. It'd be real right. Yeah, it's real cool. It go down smooth. It don't got no hard bite to it. It's like you eating candy. If you like candy, it's like eating coconut candy. It's straight. It's real smooth. See, a lot of people like, oh, what about the spiced Puerto Rican rum? I don't like that. That get me on mode. I don't want to be on mode. I want to be on cool mode, not on mode. You drink that dark and you get on the funk. But I have to say, I had some Crevassier and it had me real right. I just had to have a tad of that and I was straight. So matter of fact, hopefully uh, uh, my Crevassier gets replenished because it was kind of low when I had it, and I wanted more, but it was just enough. It was like what is that? The Three Bears story. Like, oh, and this one's just right. It was just right. It was just the right amount. Hennessy's cool too. I'm not knocking Hennessy. I drink Hennessy, but what I had on tap was Crevassier. I didn't have no Hennessy. The Hennessy was gone, and I didn't feel like going to the LIQ to get some Hennessy. I had what I had on tap, and I used what I had on tap. Wait a minute. It's expensive. What you saying? Crevassier is expensive? Crevassier is smooth. It's like when you drink Hennessy. I how I explain. Well, what? However you spell it. Matter of fact, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can spell it right. Let me look it up. I'm gonna find the spelling. I gotta get the right spelling for it. Let me see. Let me see what Siri says. Corvassier. Okay. Now I'm about to send it so everybody knows the right spelling. But yeah, Corvassier is smooth to me. I like it. Like what's his name? Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Let me turn it down. Matter of fact, I'm about to send the right spelling for it right now. There it goes. That's the right spelling. Yeah, but yeah, I say when you drink Hennessy, it goes down to me. Or what's the word I'm looking for? Like clunky. Like when you drink, you like you drinking is hitting the back of your throat. Like I gotta give it a break going down because it's going down kind of not as smooth. But when you drink that Crevassier, it's damn near evaporating as soon as it hits your tongue. So when it goes down real smooth. Yeah, I yet to try the white. So I don't know about the white. I might have to try that. Then I may be able to, change up the way I'm thinking though. But far as brown Crevassier, yeah, it goes down smooth to be brown. I'll say it like that. Oh, you don't mess with Crevassier, Lisa Smith? Yeah, I got a matter of fact. Let me put that on the list. That's something I need to check out. Maybe try a little small bottle of the white Hennessy. Maybe I'll do that, and then I'll come back and have a review about that. How I enjoyed it. Matter of fact, I need to hit my guy up because he always be having all kind of bottles. I might have to do that. Maybe I'll do that. Instead of giving it to one of these local LIQs around here, I'll go hit his hand with some bread and pick up that Hennessy White. I think I might do that. Tequila, uh, I I mean I done had tequila in shots, but I ain't never okay. Let me just straight drink this tequila. I can't say that I had it, just straight up like that. I always done had shots, be my birthday, when my partners want to take me out, they give me all kind of shots everywhere. I done had it in shot form. Yeah, now you got me on wanting to try this Hennessy White. Matter of fact, like I said, I gotta launch those videos because I still gotta do some things with launching them. But as soon as I launch those videos, I'm gonna get on trying to find out if I can secure me a bottle of this Hennessy White you talking about, because I've been seeing it. I ain't never picked it up yet. 82 minutes strong. That's a good thing. I guess this, like Larry said, this stream been smooth. This stream, I guess, probably could be the equivalent of white liquor. We ain't have to get on dark liquor stream tonight. We've been on white liquor stream. It's still all cool. It's just a little different interpretation. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I definitely got a bottle hookup. Whatever they charge in the store is half that. Yeah, I got a hookup like if y'all remember Morgan Freeman and Shawshank Redemption. I got a hookup like that. He can get you everything. You know, trying to meet the Browns this weekend. Okay. Well, hopefully Paul Masson, VSOP. Well, hopefully you ain't got no person within your circle that's on no goofiness. Cause if there is, then that's when things start to jump off. I mean, I could use explicitives that execute that point better, but they might hit me with something if I do that. But you know what I'm talking about. Make sure your circle is right before you start drinking that brown, or you might have to go oops upside someone's head instantaneously. What about that? I ain't seen that here, so I can't speak on E40's drink. You know, I like to have some of it before. Maybe because I ain't really seeked it out. I always see him, post something about it, but I haven't actually seen it or seen anyone with it, so I can't speak on it. Now, as far as before he came out with the liquor, I remember people that used to actually make it, and from that standpoint, it was cool. But far as it being sold in a bottle, I ain't got to none of that yet. I heard about them jelly shots. A lot of women drink those, huh? I ain't never heard about no dude like, hey man, I want to do some jelly shots. Come on. I know everybody. Like when like say the music's going in a club, it'd be like when the record scratch. Like what? Well, you're gonna attempt that now, dude? Come on. Next, you're gonna tell me you want to wear a belly shirt or something. For far as I know, I thought jelly shots is like it's infused with liquor, but it's enough to be. It looks like it's in like in Jello form, and you just suck it down, and you still getting bent off it. If I'm saying it correctly, but it must not be too much alcohol in it, because I know Jello is finicky about getting that gel form, so it must gotta be a low content of alcohol in it. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Punch be lit. Mm. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Next time I'm in an atmosphere where they got them jumping off, I'm like, hey, give me one of them right now. I'll chew one of them joints down. Well, see, that's how people get jacked up. They're like, this ain't nothing. And get the throwing them joints back and like, whoo, whoo, whoo. Like, oh yeah, you was talking stuff about this wasn't nothing. Look at you now. You all slumped over. Fruit and vodka, vodka. That's another one. I haven't really drank no vodka. I ain't really drank no tequila. Now, when you say gin, yeah, I've been on the gins, but like vodka, I done been on scotches. Not a lot of scotches, but on scotches. But I ain't really been on no tequilas, or I ain't been on no vodkas. I'm a rum man. I'm like Jack Sparrow from the Pirates of the Caribbean. Where's my rum? I need my rum. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Give this brother some rum. Yeah, I bet it creeps up. All them alcohols creep up. That's why you can't be no punk with it, but you can't just be like, oh, I can just throw these back in. I'm gonna be straight. Go to put your foot down and you be going to the left when you're trying to go straight. Yeah, Captain Morgan is not to be played with. I remember I was out in Vegas. I stopped at what is that? One of them little bars that they be making daiquiris, and I wanted a pina colada, and they they made it with that dark rum. I was highly upset because I usually drink light, and I was on a not so good mood after I drank that. It's like I done spent my money on this expensive drink, and it ain't the right one I'm drinking. I was on mode the rest of the night. I don't like to be on mode. I like to be cool. But if y'all, I'm gonna say it like this: if you ain't got any more things to say, I might wrap this stream up. Might wrap it up so I can post them interviews that I got. So if y'all cool with that, I'm about to check out. I give you till it turns 90 on the clock. Hit 90 on the clock. I ain't hearing nothing. I'm about to chime out. Yeah, most definitely rap beats are pushing agendas. The agenda to sell records. Matter of fact, what you just said, that's gonna be covered in one of these videos that I dropped tonight. Absolutely, I don't think it's not good for her at all. It's almost reliving that Biggie and Tupac thing that went down back in 90, 95, 96. To me, that ain't good at all. It's perpetuating division. But like I said, I'm gonna cover that in these upcoming streams that are not streams, upcoming videos that are coming up with these two particular artists. I think you should enjoy it. But I'm about to sign out. Everyone have a safe night. Hopefully the Most High keeps everyone within your world out of harm's way, and I'll join y'all for another stream probably tomorrow or something. All right, bye.